loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Getting Sleep with Deandra Monique, and hello, I am Deandra Monique. So in this particular video, I'm going to be going over my 5-day pouch reset. So I'm going to be discussing everything about my pouch reset, the ins, the outs, the pros, the actual cons, because there's so much that happens to your body when you're going through a pouch reset. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, so let me start off with my reason why. So why am I wanting to do a pouch reset? Well, I wanted to do a pouch reset mainly because I was at a stall. I was at a stall for about 3 months, from January till the end of March. I could not get under 253. And I teetered between 253 and 263 for those 3 months. And for the month of April, I told myself that I had to get it together. So April makes the month of me being over a year out, so 13 months post-op. And so I felt like, okay, let's go ahead and have this restart, and I was going to complete this pouch reset, not only to break my stall, but also to get my restriction back. I do feel as though with being about a year out, that I'm able to eat a little bit more. So that is normal to be able to eat more. It's perfectly fine, but I know that I still want to lose about 60 pounds. So I felt as though me having the restriction that I had previously really did assist me with getting to where I am today. So with that being said, my highest weight was 413. My starting weight for this journey was 371. And then my starting weight for my pouch reset was 252. So, I did break my 253 stall mainly because the first 3 days of April, I just decided to eat clean, to detox my body that way, to get rid of the cravings for sugar, because I am a candy lover. Chocolate, gummies, I love it. Hopefully I'll get out of it one day. So I did do a clean eat 3-day type thing, and I had lost a pound from that. And so then I started my pouch reset. So a pouch reset consists of you following the dietary restrictions that you would normally follow after weight loss surgery. So that consists of a clear liquid diet, full liquid, then you have pureed, and then you will have, soft food, then pureed, then soft food, and then whole food. All right, so let me say that one more time. So it is clear liquid, full liquid, did it again. Oh goodness. Pureed, and then soft food. And then you'll have your full meals that you're able to eat. So most pouch resets normally last between 8 and 14 days. Your girl was not about to do a 2-week diet. I'm sorry. Mainly because I love food. I mean, that is something that will probably never change, but I was not going to commit to this for 14 days. No. So I told myself I was going to do a 5-day pouch reset. So basically having those stages per day. So the first day was not that bad. The first day of clear liquids was not that bad, mainly because I was able to come into the diet not being as hungry. You get what I'm saying? I was able to eat food the day previously, so I was okay. I did pay attention to my body a bit more in terms of when I got hungry, when I felt the actual urge to eat, and then in comparison to head hunger. Me just thinking about food, thinking about what I was going to have on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Those types of things. So day 1 was not that bad. And then day 2 was the hardest for me, mainly because with me starting day 1, I was at 252. Me starting day 2, I had gotten to 253. How did I get to 253? I don't know, but it really played with me mentally. I was very much so in my feelings in regards to gaining a pound and not eating food. I didn't believe that this was going to work, mainly because I gained a pound without eating food. And it really bothered me. So I took to social media and I had to get, some support from the weight loss community there, mainly because it had me dumbfounded. So with that being said, I do recommend that you make sure that you are well equipped, both mentally, physically, ready to take on anything in terms of if you gain weight on this at the beginning of this particular pouch reset. So I did gain that pound, so it kind of, bothered me, but I did persevere and continue with the pouch reset. So for day 2, I had protein shakes. I had about 3 protein shakes that entire day, along with unsweetened iced tea, ton of water. I ensured that I had drank a half a gallon along with those 3 protein shakes and 1 24-ounce container of unsweetened iced tea. And so with me consuming all that liquid, I started to feel lightheaded. And so I did make a scrambled egg that day on day 2. So that was the end of that. And then another thing, I did work out. So maybe I should not have worked out. This is me thinking back. Maybe I should not have worked out, but I was extremely lightheaded. So after my workout, I did make a scrambled egg just to help myself. One thing I will say was that I was not able to eat the full scrambled egg. And I want to say that was due to my restriction coming back. And so now a scrambled egg is less than 3 ounces. It's about 2.8 ounces, depending on how you cook it. I do add water to mine, just saying, or I add some sort of liquid. That day I added water mainly because I didn't want to add in additional calories. But I did have to have an egg so I didn't pass out. So with starting day 3, I had gotten to 251 for day 3. So that had put me at a total of 1 pound loss from the start, but 2 pounds down from the day before. So on day 3, that was when I was able to actually eat pureed food. So I did have my protein shakes, my water, my unsweetened iced tea, as well as for dinner, I had a ricotta bake. In the ricotta bake, I had just had cheese, spinach, and then of course the ricotta cheese and the egg that you use to make a ricotta bake. And it was really good. It was very filling. I was not able to consume the whole thing. And I did feel as though like my restriction was coming back, because when I do weigh my food, I will say that I don't weigh it every time, but when I do weigh my food, I'm normally able to eat about 4.5 ounces. On that particular day, I was only able to eat about 2.5 to 2.8 ounces of the ricotta bake. And waking up on day 4, I did notice that I had lost yet another pound. So that put me in a better mind space, like a better headspace, able to continue on. I was able to eat soft food. So again, I did have my protein shakes, and then I did have 2 ricotta bakes that day. So I had one for lunch and one for dinner, since I was able to eat a little bit more, with it being the soft food day. With day 5, I had lost yet another pound. And I was excited, mainly because day 5 was my final day. That meant that I was able to actually eat regular food. I still focused on consuming my protein shakes though. And mind you, each day I did have only 3 meals. I did not snack at all. My snack was water, or my snack was unsweetened iced tea. Also, I did work out every single day. And I did notice that I was able to tell when I was actually hungry compared to when I just wanted to eat. So that was one thing that I do feel as though played a huge factor, especially once I got to day 5. Me being able to tell myself, okay, well, I can eat today, but then I was like, well, are you hungry? If you're really not hungry, just drink that protein shake. Once I drink the protein shake, I'm good. Like, I will be good for about another 2.5, 3 hours before I actually felt as though I needed to eat something. And with day 5 being my last day, I had lost 4 pounds. So I had broke the 250 mark and I was at 248. I was very excited about that, super geeked, and I was just truly elated the fact that I had broke that stall. So one thing I will say, that entire time for those 5 days, I did not have a bowel movement. I could not use the restroom at all. Mind you, I'm not someone that has an issue with using the restroom. Although in the beginning, yes, in the beginning of my weight loss surgery journey, I had an issue with using the restroom. So I take my vitamins daily. Probiotics, that's something that I stress to everyone that I know. Make sure you get in your probiotics. I took my vitamins, I took my probiotics, ensured that, you know, I was mindful of getting in my fluids just so that I didn't have that issue, but I still had that issue. I did not have a bowel movement until 2 days after the pouch reset. So with that being said, on the following Monday, so a full 7 days later, I got down to 244. So this was with me just continuing to eat clean, continuing to listen to my body in regards to when I'm hungry, when I should eat, making sure that I was protein forward. I had lost 8 pounds within 7 days. And mind you, the first 5 days was when I did the pouch reset. So I was very excited. I'm still very excited about that because I'm still 244, child. But yeah, so it really helped me understand what I was doing wrong that had me at that stall. Your body's gonna stall out naturally. But for your body to stall for that long, you have to consider, what are you doing? Are you drinking your fluids? Are you making sure that you're protein forward? Are you making sure that you're not snacking? Those are all issues that I had, especially the snacking. The snacking is my number one issue. And I can honestly say that it's getting a whole lot better, mainly because I am questioning myself. Are you hungry? Drink water, go to bed. And it's really playing a big part. So the pros of this pouch reset is, what I will say, that it worked. So when I measured my waist, I was at 36.5 inches. When I measured my waist on Monday, I was at 36 inches. So I did lose half an inch. I did lose 8 pounds. So it worked. I mean, I do have issues with going to the bathroom after fact. But I would say that this pouch reset is definitely worth it, especially if you are mentally prepared for it, because it is a struggle. Again, it is a struggle. So you have to make sure that you're mentally prepared. I would suggest that you start off with cutting sugars first, like a week prior, just telling yourself that you're not going to eat processed food, meaning processed sugars. You can still have fruit and stuff if you're a fruit eater. I know I am. But like processed food, cut it out. Cut it out before you start this, because that is going to be a killer if you are someone that eats bread or tortillas. I'm a tortilla eater. I love them. Or chips, things like that. Those things are going to, you're going to want them. So just cut that out before. And then you start your pouch reset, and I feel as though it'll definitely work for you. If you have any questions, please make sure you leave them below. Hopefully you like the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye.